Hey guys, welcome back to another super scuffed deck profile. Like always, you're gonna be used to it. You're gonna get used to it. That's just how it is. For today, we have the deck profile of the legendary trio, which of course starts with 3 dark magicians, and not dark magicians, one of each of the main characters: Kaiba, Yugi, and Joey. Then we also have 3 Soul of the Magician, 3 King of the Swamp, 3 full black metal dragons, 3 Lurries, and 2 Keeper of Dragon Magic, as well as 2 Illusion of Chaos, 1 Red Eyes Full Metal Dragon, 1 Versago the Destroyer, and as the last card, a Fiendsmith Engraver. And that's gonna be it for the monsters. For the spells, we have 3 Preparation of Rites, 3 Dragon Mirrors, 3 Magicalized Fusions, 2 Red Eyes Fusions, 2 Red Eyes Insight, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 1-for-1, 1 Polymerization, 1 Mausoleum of White, as well as 1 Max Metamorph. That's it for the main deck for now. For the extra deck, we have 1 Dragon Master Magia, 2 Red Eyes Dark Dragoons, 1 Necrocrypt, 1 Lacrima, 1 Aerial Eater, 1 Mud Dragon of the Swamp, 2 Spirit of the Eyes of Blue, 1 Sequence, 1 Requiem, 1 IP, and 1 SP. Now today I won't go into a combo tutorial or anything about the combo because I'm a bit uncertain about it still, but how exactly I'm gonna play it. So I'm gonna go more by package. I'm gonna have the Blue Eyes package, the Red Eyes package, the Dragoon package, as well as how the Fiendsmith engine plays a part in there, just a little bit. For the packages, we'll start with the Fiendsmith for now. We have 3 Lurries, just as a simple 1 card starter, even if it's discarded or if we have it on hand as a normal summon, which lets us then go into Requiem, which will get us our Engraver, which will get us into our Sequence, which will get us into our Necrocrypt, which lets us draw another card. Or we can also go the Aerial Eater route or the Lacrima route. But that's it for the Fiendsmith engine. For the Red Eyes part, or the cards that are considered Red Eyes in this deck, of course we have 2 Red Eyes Fusion, which is mostly used to go into Dark Dragoon. We have 2 Insights to search for fusion, since the deck I took inspiration from is from Jesse Cotton. He used it on Master Duel, and their Predator Plant Anaconda is not banned, so you can just discard Red Eyes Fusion from your deck and Anaconda does the same thing. Since I'm wanting to play this in TCG, I have to play around it a little bit. That's why we have Red Eyes Insight in here, as well as the 2 Keepers of Dragon Magic. Don't know where the second one is right now, probably put it in a different pile. We have the Black Metal Dragon, which again is also a starter for the Red Eyes engine, but as well lets us go, since it's a level 4 or lower dragon type, let's us go into Spirit of the Eyes of Blue, which opens up the Blue Eyes part of the deck. Then of course we have the classic Red Eyes, just for the Red Eyes Fusion. We have Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon, where I would preferably play a second one, just for consistency, and 1 Max Metamorph to get that out by tributing a Blue Eyes from the field during the opponent's turn, which is one of our 3 boss monsters, which, by the way it's going on, by the way I tested it on Edo Pro, I have about 80% to get all 3 out during the first or 1.5 turns, Dragoon and Magia during my turn, and during their standby phase I get Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon out. that's it for the red eyes part of the deck. For the blue eyes part of the deck, which is, I think, smaller than the Fiend's Engine, we have 2 Spirit of the Eyes of Blue. Like I said, this lets us start. 1 Magier, which is our second boss monster, which just has 1 negate for each type of card. There's a big meat stick with 5000 effect, 4000 defense, just an all a great card. It can be a bit difficult to get out since you need a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or 3 Blue Eyes monsters plus a Chaos card, but we'll get more to that later. For that set fusion, we have Dragon's Mirror to get it fused out. We can also get it out differently with just a poly. With 1 Mausoleum of Right, just for the Blue Eyes engine to get a Blue Eyes out. And of course 1 Blue Eyes. That would be pretty much for the cards considered Blue Eyes in the deck. For the Dragoon or the Black Magician part of the deck, we have of course 2 Dark Dragoons as our boss monsters, 3 Magicalized Fusions to get it out if we're not using Red Eyes Fusion. So if we have this in hand, we don't have to go the Red Eyes Fusion route. Here's my another Keeper of Dragon Magic, of course, on pile. We have 3 Magician's Souls, which again also lets us go, since it's a level 4 low spellcaster, lets us go into the Blue Eyes pile as well. With 2 Illusion of Chaos to search for Magician's Soul, and of course 1 Dark Magician. And then some cards that are not really considered directly in the pool of one of these 3. We have 3 Preparation of Rites to search for Illusion of Chaos, to open that route up if we have these in our opening hand. We have 1 poly, just in case we have it on hand, we can't get access to another fusion, or King of the Swamp can search us. The poly, which also King of the Swamp, is one of the fusion substitutes for Dragon Mega Magia, as well as Versago the Destroyer. Then, for the last 2 cards in the deck, we have 1 Instant Fusion, which lets us go into Mud Dragon, just as a little safety. It's also for some cards that I'm still missing. That's why the deck profile is not perfect yet, so I'm not putting a combo pile out. It can also be a 1-card starter to link Mud Dragon away then, and 1 for 1 also as an emergency starter for the deck. Yeah, so the goal of this deck basically is get Magia out, get Dark Dragoon out, have just in that 5 negates on the field, and then during their standby phase you get Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon out, which is just another negate. All 3 of them are huge. Magia, if I decide to add another Blue Eyes monster into my extra deck, or a Black Luster Soldier maybe, just because on Destruction of Dragon Mega Master I can special summon 1 Blue Eyes or Chaos, or a Chaos Ritual monster, or Black Luster Soldier from Grave or extra deck, which is just another safety net in case it does get destroyed, in case they do get through all the negates. Right now I have a 40 card deck list. I don't have any of the usual hand traps in right now. I'm also not certain about my extra side deck. Jesse played this deck with the Primate engine as well, which will be honest for me right now, it's just not expensive, too expensive for me to just get as well, since I also want to get a real copy of Dragon Master Magia, just proxying right now. So I'm not sure about that yet, but I do have an alternative. I tried it out on Edo Pro to add the interruption engine of Hacker Hands, since I'm also a very big advocate of the Hacker Hands deck. And this engine, which just interrupts, steals monsters, you can play it in this deck, since it's just like 5 or 6 cards in total. It is possible, and I will try it out. I don't know if I'll try this deck this Saturday at my locals already, or next week, the week before the sealed only challenge will finally start. Other than that, I link Jesse's video in the description, So a few other links. I'm still trying to upgrade my setup, or if you want to support the sealed only playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably still I haven't found a name for it, or the exact rule set, so it will probably get published next week to finalize all of that, since with the event at my card shop with the Charmers event deck, I will probably start it then, just to give myself a little edge on the competition, to just have another extra deck right away, which is considered as local, which will not get cut out of my budget. Other than that, if you have any other ideas for the deck, since Anaconda is not playable in TCG and I'm not 100% certain how to get all three of them out like that, because Anaconda was the card deck, or Closed Moon, which made the consistency just like about 95% of the times you get all three of them out. Other than that, thank you much very well for watching. I'll put all the links, the GoFundMe, Jesse's video in the description. And let me know if I can change something, make something better, or some ideas just for the deck. I still have, I think, 3 or 4 extra deck options open. Let me know what else I could put in there. Thank you very much.